If you guys lacking coins for all the new cards that are out, then check out mulefactory.com. They're the cheapest site I've found for coins. They deliver in 5 minutes. And if you use TGC Kurt5 at checkout, you get 5% off your order. Check them out with the link down below now. What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to episode 1 of FIFA 18 potential biggest upgrades. These are players that I think will be the biggest upgrades, not in total of their actual plus ratings. Some of them will go up a very high amount, but more ones that will have the biggest impact, whether that's an 84 player going to an 87 or something real of interest, a real big upgrade. Now, we've done the biggest downgrades a couple of times. Those have done fantastically well, so thank you so much for your support on these. As always, smash the like button if you are enjoying it, and if it's your first time watching, don't forget to hit that subscribe button because there will be daily FIFA content throughout the rest of the summer. And as well, if you have any suggestions that you would like to see in these episodes, comment them down below and maybe I'll include them in future episodes. So let's get into our first one, and that is, of course, BELOTTI. Now, I have to be a little bit careful on some of these, not to upgrade them too much or not enough, because some people will get a little bit upset. I don't know why, but if you upgrade someone a little bit too much, people get really upset about it. So we've gone for BELOTTI as number 1. I think if you disagree with this guy needing an upgrade, you need to get some help. The guy scored 26 goals and got 7 assists in 34 starts. That's an unreal record. Nearly a goal a game. It's in the Serie A, but that is a fantastic, fantastic record. I mean, you just look towards the end of the season. He even scored some goals for Liechtenstein. He was basically getting goal and assist, goal, assist. He was just absolutely solid for flipping Torino. There's a lot of talk about him possibly being sent away from Torino. There was a lot of talks originally of him going to Chelsea. Obviously, we know that hasn't happened because Chelsea have just signed Morata. He's currently an 82 on head-to-head as well. I just double-checked there. And some of his stats I basically put on these cards that were similar to some of his head-to-head stats. So it's possible he gets an 82 or even higher. He might be getting 83, 84 next year, but 82 is the bare minimum. On to the next one. A new signing for Real Madrid is our next one. DANI, is it Ceballos? Ceballos? I'm going to say Ceballos. He has just signed for Real Madrid. An interesting signing. He was fantastic for Spain in the under-21s. There was one run in particular that I remember of him, and he beat about 4 players, and the ball control was absolutely unreal. That's partly why I've put his dribbling up to an 85. He's been upgraded to a 78 on head-to-head, which usually means he'll go up a little bit more during the summer, but he had a fantastic season last year for Real Betis. Actually, looking at his rating, he averaged a 7.36 from central midfield, which is pretty good. That means you're consistently one of the better performers in every single game you play. It's clear why Real Madrid have bought him. He's a very exciting young player. How old is he exactly? He is 20. He actually turns 21 in just a few weeks. He's still very young. He's versatile. I probably should have made his card a centre mid because I think he plays a little bit deeper, but an exciting player nonetheless, and I think he'll be quite a cool upgrade for FIFA next year. He's going to be a very cheap, potentially very good player to have in your Serie A squad. If you can't afford, like maybe Asensio is going to get a big upgrade, he probably could be in the next episode as well, but players like that, I think Ceballos definitely will be exciting. But next up, we have DZEKO, another player to have a fantastic season. I didn't know if I gave him an 81 or, an 83 or an 84. I went on the higher side. I went for 84. He scored 29 goals and got 9 assists in 34 starts. That is somehow even better than Belotti's record. That is an amazing goal return. He was scoring goals for fun. Just looking at the end of the season, goal and 2 assists plus man of the match against Genoa, goal and assist against Chievo, 2 goals and assist against AC Milan, did score against Lazio, assist against Pescara, goal. I mean, the guy just was unreal. It's hard to find games where he didn't contribute. I mean, getting 42 goal contributions in 38 starts, that's unbelievable, and that's not including what he did off the bench as well. Absolutely amazing. That's in all competitions, mind you. 8 goals in 5 Europa League games. He just scored for fun. He's up to 83 on head-to-head. I think he's going to go up to an 84 in Ultimate Team next season, and I don't know how much people will be using him because obviously his pace could be a little bit higher, but hopefully maybe the physical goes up higher than I've given it. The shooting should go up to 84, 85 minimum. You'd like to see maybe even 76, 77 physical, slightly higher passing. He should be unbelievable next season. Next up, we have Alejandro Gomez. This one's a little bit tricky. Now, His stats were up and down, really. In all competitions, he scored 16 goals last year, 37 starts. But it wasn't all up front. I mean, he played 19 games in attacking mid and scored 10 goals, 4 assists. And then played 16 games up front, got 6 goals, 6 assists. So he was a bit of a versatile player, centre-forward and striker. I'm going to keep him down as a centre-forward because I can't really decide which one. But he's already up to an 82 in head-to-head. He had a good season. I mean, playing for Atalanta, getting that sort of contribution is impressive. 16 goals, 10 assists. 10 assists. He averaged a 7.75 rating. That's very good. He must have regularly been the standout player for Atalanta. An 82, 83 will definitely be his upgrade next year. And that's going to be a card you're going to love in FIFA. 90 pace, 88 dribbling, fantastic shooting, fantastic passing. Again, I'm talking some of these about how exciting they are next year. But also, he could be very good in real life as well. That's what they're hoping. He has another big season. But that is enough for Gomez. Joshua King, what do we do for this one? It is an interesting one. I've given him a +5 in his stats. Now, he had an unbelievable second half of the season for Bournemouth. There's no denying how good this guy was. If I get his stats, I mean, he scored 16 goals, 2 assists, fantastic sort of stuff. 31 starts is quite a lot, but he only started 9 games up front. So most of these came from centre attacking mid and playing on the left. So a very good return. But if I look here, this literally all happened after Christmas. If we look before Christmas, his contributions was 1 assist, 1 goal, 1 goal. So basically 2 goals and assist in the league. And then from the 31st of December, that was when his goals came. I mean, there was a spell where this guy just did not stop scoring. Just counted, he scored 13 goals and 1 assist in 15 games. So 14 goal contributions in 15 games. For a player at Bournemouth who kind of struggled a little bit the second half of the season, that is literally an unreal turn of form. To go from so little for the first half of the season to so much in the second half. He's already been upgraded to 74 in head-to-head. I wouldn't be surprised if we get to see him as like a low-rated gold. And if we do, he's going to be OP. If he gets a little bit of a pace boost, hopefully, that shooting should go up a ton, dribbling maybe, passing up a bit, he's going to be sick for FIFA, and he's definitely going to be one of the biggest upgrades in terms of the effect he will have on FIFA next year. Now, I did not know what to do for this one. Kylian Mbappe, I mean, the guy was just sensational. 20 starts up front in all competitions last season, 19 goals. Not so good off the bench, only 1 in 15. So let's just note he's not very good off the bench. But in 20 starts, he scored 19 goals up front. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. Now, don't get me wrong, 15 of them have come in the League 1. So that does help a little bit. But the guy, he's very good. He's a very talented youngster. Now, his career mode and head-to-head current rating is 79. That's why I settled on 79. I've given him similar pace, similar shooting. A lot of his stats very similar to his head-to-head, but I didn't know what to do. Now for an 18-year-old, that is just an insane record. He turned 18 throughout that season, and there's nothing about that is normal. To have scored 19 goals in 20 in a top division and the Champions League at the age of 18. That's just mental. Fair play to the guy. You don't know what to say to it, but it's unreal. And he deserves an enormous upgrade. He's obviously not going to stay in silvers. Is he going to break the 80 mark or not? No, I don't know. I think he'll be one of the youngest players to go over 80 rated. In fact, I'm going to see if there's any 18-year-olds that are actually a higher rating than 79. Okay, so this is going off career mode. The players that are basically 19 and under. So this includes players that actually, I think Ousmane Dembele is 20 now. This is based off the start of FIFA. Ousmane Dembele, Donnarumma, Mbappe, Gabriel Jesus and Tielemans. Now, I mean, he could potentially be the best out of all of them. But does he go higher than 79? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. This is one that I've found the hardest, really. Does he go over the 80 mark after how incredible his season was or not? Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. But let's move on to the next one nonetheless. Now, this next one, I don't know how much you guys will agree with it, but I personally think it's quite well deserved. Matt Phillips, in my opinion, had a really good season. Playing as a midfielder, he got 4 goals, 8 assists. A lot of this came in a spell kind of during the middle of the season. When he played on the left, he averaged a 7.25 rating for West Brom. I probably should have put him as a left mid. I don't know why I didn't. But I don't know just about the stats. He really impressed me. I saw him quite a few times. Obviously, I saw him twice against Arsenal, both times actually at the ground. But saw him a lot on telly too. I think it was against Liverpool and I think against Palace. He had really, really good games. I remember seeing him, and he started off the game as a silver. I think he's one of the better players in what was actually quite an exciting season for West Brom. I think he deserves a bit of an upgrade. Let me know what you guys think down below. I think he's deserving of it. So 79, that's not that big of an upgrade. Heung-min Son does not deserve to be a 79. I think that is abundantly clear. The guy was pretty great in the FA Cup for Tottenham, scoring 6 goals in 5. That was where he got a lot of those man of the match special cards. But he was just pretty good in the league too. When it came to starts in all competitions, he did okay. 6 goals starting on the left, 4 assists, not bad at all. Starting up front, just the 1 goal. But in total, he got 23 goals last year in 51 appearances. Now, a lot of these are off the bench. If we look at just the Premier League, 14 goals, 6 assists in 23 starts and 11 sub appearances. That's a great record for a player. He's a very, very good, versatile player. And I wouldn't be surprised if he gets an upgrade to an 82 like I've put on the screen. He won't be staying at 79, that's for sure. His current head-to-head is actually an 80, so he will be going up at least 1. But it will go up more than this. All the head-to-heads have basically been the same for about 4 or 5 months anyway. So I think he'll get an upgrade. Let me know what you guys think down below with this one too. Last but most certainly not least is Thiago Alcantara. The guy had an unreal season again. One of the better seasons. Now, if we look at his who scored average rating, it was an 8.28 for the entirety of the season. That's 26 starts. 1 sub appearances, 9 Champions League games, he got a 7.79, 2 goals, 3 assists. His pass completion over the entire season was 91%. That's a little bit good. He was very, very consistent. He was important in a lot of games, especially towards the end of the season. He actually got a perfect 10 rating against Augsburg in 1 game, but he was just Mr. Consistent pretty much all season round. In the first 5-1 game in Germany, which I went to, he was amazing. He got 2 goals and an assist and actually got a perfect 10 rating. I thought he was very, very good at the home leg as well, which sadly I also went to. But the guy was just amazing. He was one of the most complete midfielders last year. He was so important for Bayern Munich's side, and I wouldn't be surprised if this guy gets a big upgrade. Some of the players that are 87, 88 rated, Thiago deserves to be up there with them because he really, really was absolutely special last season. But that, guys, brings us to the end of this episode. Like I said, don't forget to comment down below any players that you think should be upgraded quite a bit for FIFA 18, or just some big players that deserve upgrades, and maybe they will feature in future episodes. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, guys, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.